President Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrives Accra, Ghana for inauguration of President-elect John Dramani Mahama. National Assembly announces commencement date for 2025 budget defense by ministries, departments and agencies. Nigeria wins 34.1 million naira research chair from the World Trade Organization. Hello and thank you for joining us on the news at 11 on NT News 24. I am Charles Alpha. We begin with the arrival of President of Nigeria, Ahmed Tinubu, honors at the airport.
Dominic Republic and one other country. So we are going.
He reiterated the commitment of the Commission to zero tolerance to corruption and acts of misconduct, warning that no officer is immune to disciplinary measures. The Commission wants the public to be alert of the sinister activities of impersonators and blackmailers using the name of the FCC to extort money from high-profile suspects being investigated. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command regrets to inform the public of a tragic incident involving a suspected bomb explosion that occurred on January 6, 2025 at about 11 a.m. at the Sanganga Sani Ottoman Islamia School in Kuchibui Village, Biachi area of the Federal Capital Territory. In a press statement by police PRO Josephine Ade states that upon receiving a distress call from the Asarki of Kuchibui, a team of police operatives, including the command's explosive ordnance disposal team and the area commander of Kubwa, swiftly mobilized to the scene. The area was immediately cordoned off to protect residents and facilitate a thorough investigation. During the
manhole covers, flat screen TV, and lots more. In Abuja, Asibe Williams, NTA News.
We'll take a quick break now. More reports ahead. Please stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. The Nigerian Legion has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Ministry of Defense for continuously demonstrating unwavering commitment to addressing the needs of veterans and their families. National Chairman of the Nigerian Legion, Major General Abdul Malik Jibril, made this known at a media briefing to disapprove the planned demonstration by some veteran activist group.
All veterans to reject this unwholesome act and to stand united in upholding the dignity of the military discipline that we are all known for.
He said the Nigerian Legion, in its 60 years of existence, has never had its good, as the Veterans Federation Bill is receiving adequate attention by the National Assembly.
Of veteran community, including timely disbursement of our pension, timely disbursement of the SDA, the palliatives, the adjustment in salary, minimum salary wage, which is still part of what we are talking about now, is all being addressed, and part payment has already been made.
The Nigerian Legion says it remains steadfast in its mission to advocate for the welfare of veterans while maintaining the highest standard of discipline and professionalism. Now, the International Alert, which works with more than 800 partners, organization in promoting dialogue, training, research, policies, analysis, advocacy, and outreach activities, has extended such to civil society organizations, ministries, departments, and agencies in Nigeria. A country director, Dr. Paul Nulaku Benchima, disclosed that the workshop is a response to growing needs of some salient issues. Kunle Adiyaya reports.
The workshop is a follow-up to the launch of Nigeria Conflict Sensitivity and Climate Adaptation Facility in November 2024, which assembled key stakeholders to discuss the intersections of climate change and conflict in Nigeria. Dr. Benchima said the strategic session would prepare stakeholders with enough knowledge and skills to make most contribution of the priorities into the Nigerian Conflict Sensitivity and Climate Adaptation Facility. He is unequivocal that certain actions are being taken on climate change and peace building in Nigeria, but craves for harmonization since organizations work in silos.
To learn, to share, to understand what policies are in different places, institutions, and see how we can all join up. We'll be identifying joint priorities that will then lay out all that the facility will be taking forward in terms of its activities in the coming years. So this is very pivotal for us. For us, it's about taking the facility off the ground. It's about collaboration. It's about joint policy analysis, joint advocacy. There are a wide range of things different organizations can do together.
Representatives of the ministries, departments, and agencies and non-governmental organizations are quite categorical that the gathering raises consciousness about the impact and the intersection of climate, conflict, and other issues affecting the society.
in as much as it affects everybody. It affects women deeply and in a unique and different way. The impacts of climate change on the female gender is deep. She, at most times, collates her family, looks after the family. Her livelihood is impacted. Her role as a mother, caregiver, and all of that is impacted separately or differently.
Close to 4 decades, International Alerts has been in the vanguard of humanitarian activism and peacekeeping activities. In Abuja, Kunle Adeyeye, NTA News.
Gombe State government is working hard to come up with economic policies that will ease economic challenges on the citizens to increase the value of their earnings. Governor Muhammadu Inuwa stated this while presenting checks worth over 4 billion naira to 2,000 retired civil servants in the state. And Emmanuel Akila reports. All right, that story will be brought to you as soon as it is ready. Now, the less privileged in Benue State have applauded wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, for distributing varieties of food items to thousands of families across the state through her pet program, the Renewed Hope Initiative. And Felicity Ndere reports.
The 3-day food items outreach distribution in Boko, Otukbo and Makurdi, the Benue State capital, underscores the commitment of Nigerian First Lady and National Chairman of Renewed Hope Initiative, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, to the welfare of women, children, and vulnerable groups. This initiative is part of a broader strategy by her office to tackle hunger and poverty among underserved populations, aligning with the Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia-led administration's goal of improving the lives of all Benue residents. Some beneficiaries expressed gratitude, stating that the event is timely and will help alleviate hunger.
Sincerely, you can ask the children. We don't know when last we ate semo. This is no jokes. We can't even dare to afford it.
So kola nut, indeed, my people last long in the mouth of those that values it. These people have done well, so they should last long in our mouth.
For the widows, the current administration's response to their plea has been impactful.
I feel very happy and I want to appreciate the government.
My belly full as I see this thing.
It's an administration of love that are about to erase tears from the eyes of the less privileged or those that are downtrodden in the society.
The distribution of food items to orphans, internally displaced persons, widows and people living with disabilities in Benue State, the people say highlights the commitment of the First Lady of Nigeria in spreading hope, goodwill and promotion of healthy living among Benue residents. In Makurdi, Felicity Ndere, NTA News.
We're taking now back to Gombe, where the Governor Muhammadu Inuwa distributed checks worth 4 billion naira to 2,000 retired civil servants in the state.
The year 2025 dawns on Gombe State civil servants who retired between 2019 and 2020 on a good footing as they receive checks for the payment of their gratuities, which they have been waiting for over 5 years. The past 6 years without gratuity, I could not do any business and life has been difficult. You have done many developmental projects and also set aside money for our gratuity. Governor Muhammad Inuwa reveals that payment of gratuities for local government area retirees stopped since 2012, while those at the state level have not been paid from 2014. The backlog, which amounts to over 21 billion naira.
Beyond addressing gratuity backlogs, our administration remains steadfast in its dedication to enhancing the welfare of civil servants. One notable achievement is the recent implementation of the 70,000 naira minimum wage for state government workers.
Governor Muhammad Inuwa pledges to pay the gratuities for the remaining retirees of 2021 to 2024 and all others who retire from service before May 29, 2027. In Gombe, Emmanuel Akila, NTA News.
And this is where we end the news. Many thanks for being part of it. I am Charles Alpha.